when you fire a coach, you have to pay him out. I don't know if people realize that. That's fully guaranteed money. If you fire a coach, you're paying him out. Then you have to hire a new guy. So when you fire Menenga and then you hire internally because you have to go cheap and sign Drayton, that's a response to that. When you fire McCarthy, and you're like, well, we just paid Pettine a ton of money. How about we build the coaching staff around Pettine? Like, that's what ends up happening, guys. So firing Bisaccia, I don't know if you could have gotten a Rizzi if they would have wanted to. They didn't want to spend the money on Rizzi the first time. So generally, view Rich as relatively neutral. I'm certainly not willing to fire him at this point, and I'm just surprised there's such strong feelings really either way. They've marginally improved, and in Green Bay where it was so bad and it was so deep rooted into like even roster construction and how they view developing young players. Guys, this is progress.
The instant response was, well, that's just Titletown, isn't it? Like, just be competent. It's like, how do you get to a championship squad? Well, you have to improve from the dreck that you were lying in for, what, 2 decades? I mean, they legit have not been good on teams forever.
If we had maybe a different punt returner and we ignore the Narvison stuff, I legitimately don't know if we're having this conversation. Throwing the entire process that got us here because you didn't like the result of the opening play of a playoff game doesn't really make sense to me.
And here's the other component. This extension is more about how Matt values Bisaccia in the build, not just what he does in regards to being a special teams coordinator, but he's acknowledged that Rich touches a lot of different areas in the building and on his staff, and he values that. Whatever that is, Matt values his input and his presence on his staff.